Okay, so in India, the style of communication in business is generally through either when you meet somebody personally, face to face, or a telephone call. Rarely people check emails around. So whenever you send somebody an email, you better make sure you send them a text or a message or a phone call just to make sure they got your email and they're going to look at it. So a number of people in India are motivated to work because of pay. That is the main factor that actually motivates many people to work. You will also see many people will shift from a company to another company just because the pay is higher, even though they get a lot of recognition in the previous company. So the main thing, the first thing that motivates people is the pay, and after that it will be recognition. These are the two main things that actually motivate people here. The main reason we don't have much diversities in India is because labor in India is actually cheap. So having an international person working for you or working in a company in India is a lot more expensive, and this is why many companies just stay with the local talent. It is true that when people say Indians are quite passive when they deal with other people, when they deal with conflict, it's because India or Indians are very peaceful in nature, so they don't like to involve in a lot of conflict. And sometimes it's a very good thing, actually. Most of the time it's a very good thing, but sometimes it's not a very good thing, because then people don't come out and address the issue and address the problem, and so basically the conflict doesn't get resolved. So if there is a conflict, the best way to resolve it is, to go out for a cup of tea, or just go out for a meal and have that discussion where you and your partner in business sit down and have a discussion on what went wrong and how to solve it. And I guess if you become straightforward and are nice and polite, things will get resolved. So if you are hardworking and trustworthy and you're sincere in the work you do, then you will have a very good business venture. Okay, so in India, the culture is very modest, and people normally give a lot of importance to the values and respect, basically. So whenever you come to India, basically you should dress very modestly. You shouldn't, especially for the women, they shouldn't show a lot of skin basically when they are dressing up and walking. That would actually, people wouldn't be very open to you and wouldn't be very welcoming to you. As well, greeting is a very important thing. Whenever you meet somebody, you greet them. That is a very important culture. One interesting thing about India is bargaining. Indians love to bargain. That's why they say Indians and Chinese cannot work together. Chinese will never give a discount, and Indians will always keep bargaining. So when you come to India, you should also be skilled enough to bargain, and you should be skilled enough to make sure they don't bargain you down to a very small sum. So it's a very interesting thing. Some people actually do go to supermarkets and ask for a discount as well. So welcome to India.